GMC World of Skiing, presented by Columbia Sportswear, is sponsored by GMC, proud supporter of the Canadian Alpine Ski Team and Canada's Olympic Alpine hopefuls. Columbia Sportswear, gear for the great outdoors. Canada Post and the Canada Post Freestyle Ski Team. And by WestJet, friends and supporters of Canada's Alpine Ski Team. This week, Edith Rozsa hits the Baldface backcountry. On the Race Report, meet slalom star Michael Janik. And Josh Foster helps our feet on this week's personal performance tip.
The Kootenays are well known for its laid-back lifestyle, amazing terrain, and deep powder snow. Skiers and boarders make the pilgrimage every winter for a taste of the good life in a quaint town called Nelson. This week, my adventure takes me to Baldface Lodge catskiing in the Selkirk Mountain Range in British Columbia.
If you're looking for a catskiing experience with a rootsy, earthy vibe, then Baldface is the place for you. You'll fly via helicopter to the mountain lodge for a 3- or 4-day visit, which includes up to 20,000 vertical feet of powder per day. With 32,000 acres, Baldface has every type of terrain imaginable, from scenic cruisers and open bowls to heart-pounding steeps in the trees. After a day of some of the best backcountry powder skiing in the world, guests return to the lodge for a taste of Baldface hospitality.
Well, it was 10 years ago that I had my very first cat skiing experience, and it was right here at Baldface. At that time, it was a day skiing operation, and it was an epic journey just getting here. You take this rickety old boat from Nelson over to the other side of the lake, and then you jump into a 4x4 truck. They take you higher up the hill, and then you jump into a Snowcat, which would take you to the base, this big dome tent thing, and then from there you'd go and do your skiing for the day. Well, today it's a totally polished operation. You take a heli in, and they've got beautiful cabins to stay in and the lodge. The one thing that hasn't changed is the snow. It's just as awesome today as it was back then.
So it's our 10th year anniversary this year, and it's come from a rickety little boat and one old cat into this place with 7 chalets and 12 guest rooms and this beautiful lodge and pool table and all these things I never thought we'd have. Big screen TV. So it's quite exciting for us looking back, for sure. Our capacity is 36 guests. We can take a few non-skiers along, so we can take 40 customers at a time. And we run 3 cats of 12 from December 15th till April 15th each year. And the trips all are either Thursday through Sunday or Sunday through Thursday. So all 3- or 4-day packages throughout the season. On a typical year, we'll have about 14 feet of snow sitting on the ground around here. It's about 40 feet of snow that falls fresh. So a typical storm's 20 to 40 centimeters, and we get usually 1 or 2 of those a week. We run on 32,000 acres of crown land, and we found this area to be really great for cat skiing because once we get on top of a ridge, we can just drive, and we have logging roads in the bottom where the creeks are. So in a typical day, you'll ski 5 or 6 of these different ridges on different aspects down to creeks. So we go, from the peak to the creek on every run. You'll get a bit of alpine when the weather's nice. Sometimes we have a mid-road system, so if it warms up, we'll just ski the top half of the mountain. And when the weather's cooperating, we'll ski, 2,400, 2,500 foot shots down to the bottom. And you'll get in steep trees, and you'll be in open terrain and everything. So it's kind of just like any ski hill you've ever been to, but without the runs cut in it and without any groomers. We've been working quite hard since we started to just be really real with people and let them know what we're all about, and we really try to be ambassadors of the backcountry to the people who don't get to get out here that much, and we try to share all the wisdom and the amazing things we learned back here with the people that only get to get it for 3 or 4 days. I get to come out here and ride powder pretty much every day with all sorts of people from all over the world. And then at the end of the day, it seems like I'm enjoying hanging out with the people just about as much as I am taking them to the goods and shredding. So it's a nice balance.
So after a wicked day in the mountains, everybody comes back and gathers here at the Baldface Lodge for a hot bowl of soup, some appies, and of course a bevy as well. Lots of stories told around this bar. Some are small, some are big, and mine was the biggest. Did you guys see that wicked 20-footer I took today?
Yeah.
I stomped that landing.